One. Not yet. One down shot. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Let him run.
He can go down.
He's gonna go down. I'm pretty sure me and you blasted that one at the same fucking time, bro.
Dude, did we just get a double?
I think we did.
Well, what's up, guys? So, eventful morning. If you guys had not just seen, we had it was gobbling pretty good off the roost, and then they kind of climbed up. We got two to respond back way back in the woods, and we figured they're on the way into us. Took them a while though. They got hung up. We figured they're either fighting or chasing, or they got henned up. But sure enough, we got one of these guys on the ground right now that you guys see in the video. We just slumped him down. There's 3 of us out here hunting. Got the boy, the man right there, Myth the Legend, is good old fucking Strakangiski. And then we got good old Demo back there, this is his first bird. So he's taking this bird. All 3 of us came out here. All 3 of us shot. The birds lined up perfectly. We all took a shot, and he's taking the bird, because if we can't find this other one, well, we're gonna find him. You know, he ran off into the woods. We definitely heard him because he didn't fly off. You guys seen the video. He flipped. This one just slumped down. He flipped over, so we definitely heard him. So we're gonna go back in the woods and see if we can locate him and recover that bird. But hell, it was an eventful morning. Got out here really early. We thought we busted the hunt because we're cutting across the creek and we pushed a bird off the roost. And you guys see in the video too, we had this big old mother hen just come in right around after first light came out. She came in, milled around, fed, came across decoys. We're like, our camo is good, our spot is good. And then sure enough, later on the road, you guys, I know I couldn't get the camera on when the birds came in, or for where they came out of, because they were right there. Like, they just popped out. We're like, I didn't want to move the camera. I just turned it on and hit record, and we're able to get the shot and everything for you guys. So we're gonna go back in here, recover the bird, and then I'll hit you guys up later. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys have watched this video, this is the outro. This is Monday. This is 2 days after that day. Sorry guys, I didn't close out that video a lot sooner. I was trying to double it up with the hunt on Sunday. Didn't obviously work out. You know what? Before we start this little outro of what we're doing and what we're going to talk about, I'm going to put me in a nice little Dipscaroonie Lucky Lipper, one for the boys. You know what I mean? Do not recommend people start this. If you never started it, don't do it. It's a bad habit, but I like it. It's on me. Okay, so obviously you guys can see I am in a uniform. Yes, I am in the military. So what? If you want to hate on me for being in the military, I don't really care. It was my choice. If you're in the military and you want to make fun of me, I really don't care. So get over that part. So going back to Saturday, we got out in that spot really early. It was good. Everything, like, we sat in there Friday evening, roosted up some birds, make sure there was birds back in there. Found a place to cross that creek where we went across. But it turned out just the way we wanted it to. Got in there, birds came in. That first big hen came in. She just came in on her own. I think that was the one that we pushed off the roost that we thought we busted the hunt. She was roosted literally right above the creek where we were crossing at, which is the only crossing point. She was roosted up there. Didn't see her in the tree. It was really dark, so didn't see her in the tree. Crossed past the tree, and I heard her fly off, and then I was like, well, we're still gonna sit and see what happens. So we get in there and go to a pinch point up towards the edge of the field that links up to a bigger field. That's where we thought would be the best position to be in for the birds to come in from that other field or anywhere where they're roosting at, come in down, and then get out into that bigger field. Get in there. That hen did exactly what we wanted to do. She came out, was feeding out in the open in the green little undergrowth. Came out, did a couple clucks at her. She came running in, to come check out the decoys. She milled around for a little bit, for a few minutes, and then she go ahead and wandered off. I thought she was gonna have her, you know, her good old boyfriend, Mr. Tom, with her, but it was no. I think she was either looking for a Tom or she was just didn't care. But she was a big girl. Like, man, I thought she was a Jake or something, because she was looking at her from a distance. It's like, man, that's a big bird. It's a nice big old Tom, and I just couldn't see no beard. So I was like, telling the new guy, the guy that got the bird, my buddy Demo, don't shoot her. But it was a good time when we got in there. About maybe, I'd say like that was around like 7 o'clock, right after first light when she came in. That's why it was a little bit darker. And then about maybe an hour later, we were able to get those birds to hammer off. Wind was picking up a little here and there. So I waited till I had a gap in the wind to where it like died down completely. Then I did a nice loud, you know, sequence of some clucks and some yelps. Got these two birds to respond and honor us, and then we shut up, and then they hung out and hung up on the edge of the field for a while, and they just kept hammering back and forth, and eventually, you know, I was like, maybe they have hens with them, or they're just fighting it out and trying to chase each other off. They ended up coming in, and there's at the end of the field, from the northwestern part of the field, we were sitting on like the southeastern side. There's a little bit like some old bean fields right there, or old bean rows of soybeans, and they came out right at there, like 50, 60 yards away from us. So that's why when I turned the camera on, I just reached up, had some cover, reached up, turned the camera on, and hit record. But I did not want to risk, you know, trying to pan the camera over to where they're at, because I had that plus my gun, and I was not trying to bust a hunt for us, or for me and for everybody else. The birds came in. They came in on a string, like on a rope, headed straight for the Jake. I don't know if they were just getting a little bit skittish, because when they came crossing by, you see how they kind of like went past the Jake, and either they were going towards the hens or what. But we tried to set up a sequence shot. Me and Strack, who was sitting on my left, actually shot at the exact same time. That's why that bird just slumped down. And then the other one, we thought we hit him, or we thought Demo was aiming at him. I think Demo was aiming at the same bird. So, you know, maybe he got peppered with a little bit of shells, but I don't think we really hurt him that bad, because he flopped around, looked like, you know, maybe he was going to go down, took off running, pumped another shell at him, and just couldn't find him. Like, we searched so much around that area, guys. It was insane. Like, we walked about a good kilometer searching for that bird. Sadly, we could not recover him, so hopefully he's still alive and we did not injure him too bad. But yeah, so then Sunday comes around, me and Strack go out to a different area that morning, and man, guys, I was trying to push the video out on Saturday, but I was so beat. I was so tired, because I got home, started cleaning my house, cleaning it, had a little barbecue going on, and everybody stayed till about midnight, and I was just sitting there looking at them like, man, I want to go to bed. So ended up going to bed around midnight, got up at 4, met up. We took the blind out this time. I didn't think we really needed it, because there was a couple good trees we could have sat up against, and had a couple of down trees we could have sat in and got to give us some good cover. But we sat in the blind. Looked like it was going to be a good hunt. We're on the side of this little tilled up field that's on the side of a creek that goes uphill, and there's another field on the upper level, and we were having birds just yammer off all in the morning, all in the beginning hours of light. And they were just hammering. We counted at least 4 different gobbles. They weren't that far, maybe 150 yards, 200 yards away from us. And we thought maybe they were going to fly down, and, you know, for his experience in that area, they fly down and they come around either to the right of us and come up the hill to that field, or they come up the left side because that field butts up to some private land that goes up to a cow pasture. But we saw 3 hens that morning, but no gobblers, nothing with a beard came in. They honored a couple calls thinking they were going to come in, but then the wind started picking up, and I just think that was why we didn't get any action as far as just the hens. So Was gonna go back out for the evening, but man, guys, I was so tired. I went home and I freaking just passed out. I just clonked out. But you know what, guys, it is what it is. Hopefully this next weekend we're able to, it's the beginning of May, we're able to go ahead and knock it down, get a bird on the ground. Hopefully I'm able to get you guys a double. That would be so sweet if I can get a double for you guys, because me and Striking Gas will be going out together, just jumping back and forth with calls. The good benefit of being with people, other people when you hunt, one, somebody can call, and if you're working the camera guy, then one guy can work the camera. But we're both hunting at the same time, so I'm working the camera and hunting at the same time, so I'm self-filming it myself, all in one. But there's no harm, no foul to that one. I might have Demo run the camera on this next hunt. But the good thing about that is that we have two separate calls. You know, he runs a raspy old call. I run a more of a younger hen. I have multiple calls. I run one of these flex tones here, and then for diaphragm calling, I also run this Woodhaven. I think this is the Wasp call. I love the way these sound so much. Just some nice clucks, nice good yelps. So we jump back and forth when he'll call, and then I'll maybe wait 5-10 minutes, and then I'll call, and then trying to get the hens to come in, or maybe the birds think there's a flock out there. We'll run like a 2-in-1 setup with a feeding hen, a semi-alert hen, and a half strut Jake. So hopefully this weekend we're able to knock it out and get tagged out, because I still got 2 more tags to fill, which is my son needs to go out and shoot a bird, and my wife wants to shoot a bird now, so I got to go get her a tag, and we're gonna hopefully try and get her first bird too. So thank you guys so much for tagging along. Hopefully if we're able to hit 1,000 subscribers, let's say by November, 1,000 subscribers by November, I'll do a giveaway. Okay, I'll do a giveaway. I'll probably do a hoodie or a hat or something like that, and I'll go ahead and work out the details for that one later on. But if we're able to hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway, and then hopefully, guys, we're able to push this channel. Help me push this channel to where it can be later on down the road. Help support me, help support us pushing out more content for you guys. Next thing up will be, maybe we'll do a breakdown. If you guys have any ideas or any videos you guys want me to do, go ahead and push it down in the comment section below. I can do pretty much anything. I'm probably going to start working up to do some long range tutorial videos for you guys, just some basics of long range for anybody who wants to learn. You know, simple things, you know, little things that you can do to help you benefit as a shooter. And then I'll also do a breakdown of the new bow that I'm going to be getting, which is going to be the Hoyt Torex XT. Let you guys know what I like, do's and don'ts, you know, what I think about the bow. I think it's a great deal as far as it right now. So we'll go from there, guys. Thank you guys so much for following along. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. Go ahead and go down, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up and a like on this video, and hit that bell to be notified of my next video, guys. Thank you guys so much. God bless, and I will see you guys in the woods.